Rich Vision is a brand. Promote.
Chicago, turn up. You got 6D Radio with Can, Shiny, and DJ Unstable. 6D Networktainment on Q4 Radio.
I'm sorry we late, y'all. I had to go in the bathroom and lay my edges down. You know, that really does work. Like, it does wonders.
The edge control.
You go from dust to I must get her number. You know what I'm saying? Like,
edges are important though. Edges are important. You without the edges, they look nice too, Candace. I'm gonna tell you.
I appreciate it. You look nice too, sir. I see you got the little.
You use the toothbrush today?
I have an edge brush.
Okay.
You know, you gotta level up sometimes.
No, that's good. I respect it.
Is that the segue?
No. You know what? I ain't gonna do a segue to this one. I'm just gonna go straight to it. Here's Rio School with Girl right here on 6D Radio, y'all. Let's go.
Hey.
Now, who can the party? Who can the party? We can the party. We can the party. Now, who can the party? Who can the party? We can the party. We can the party. Still smoking while I'm driving with the police right behind me. Flick the ash on their window so they can't find me. They bust through an alley with my main chick. Right here on her left eye, so she knows this man. This that Bonnie and Clyde vibe. I don't pop pills, I just chill up with Clyde 9. And that's why she love my rapper pill, I ain't gotta flex. I swear that my soul is too real to be counterfeit. Imagine this, black-neck monster eating up imposters. Out the gun with the punch, feel like you can't stop us. Cautious on the block, cause the feds be watching. Oppositions wanna be your best friend, but plotting on your downfall. This is what I rap for. Don't you compare me to any rapper that you heard before. I roll that sticky icky, hit the bottle, live it up, that's the motto. Hit the scene and do some damage, or left gon' get it crackin'. Girl, come in, smoke with me, double me, I'm in my time. Girl, come in, drink with me, and it's safer than my car. She said, I feel so good inside, I think I like this vibe. So girl, come in, smoke with me, let's make an escape tonight. Would you come in with me? Would you come in with me tonight? Oh, yeah. Would you come in with me? Would you come in with me tonight? Oh, bounce. Bounce. Hold up. Now I get the ass. Who can the party? Who can the party? We can the party. We can the party. Now who can the party? Who can the party? We can the party. We can the party. Girl, come in, smoke with me, double me, I'm in my blind. Girl, come in, drink with me, and it's safer than my God. She said, I feel so good inside, I think I like this vibe. So girl, come in, smoke with me, let's make an escape. Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. I've been resurrected since 1992. The OGs told me to never show your move. You moving silent, middle, get silent on end of the news. Ooh, that's why I'd rather be cuffed with you. Let you roll that Mary Jane, sip the goose to get loose. Driving seat, leaning back for this night blood cruise. Tinted windows saying fuck your views. I've been high since Tuesday. It's a party on Tuesday. Ice cubes in my drink, feeling like it's a good day. And I ain't getting stopped by the police today. And I ain't Lucius Lamb, but you know I need cookie. On my side, down the red, and it's down to get high. Hey, you know what brother blessed if she came from the side. East side, north side, west side, south side. And throw your sack in the sky if you feeling alive. But what the hell? Hey. Girl, come in, smoke with me, double me, I'm in my blind. Girl, come in, drink with me, and it's safer than my God. I feel so good inside, I think I like this vibe. So girl, come in, smoke with me, let's make an escape tonight. Would you come and roll with me? Would you come and roll with me tonight? With me tonight. Hey. Would you come and roll with me? Would you come and roll with me tonight? Set a party and no. 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 But you know you gotta get up in the morning. Get up in the morning.
Cap all week.
Hey, how was your week, Candace? Because clearly you need to start.
Hey, look, listen. My week has been all over the place. I'm not gonna lie. It's been all over the place.
That's
but
real.
I'm here. I'm back and I'm better. That's how I feel about the whole situation. How y'all week been?
Mine was actually marvelous.
It was
Last week was kind of
damn marvelous.
But, you know, this week it kind of flowed. I got a chance to solve some issues for a couple parents, but other than that, like, you know, things are marvelous.
Simply marvelous.
Simply marvelous. Absolutely.
His email address is djsharon@simplymarvelous.com. So.
Hey, what you need to do, bro? You need to go holler at Simply Lemonade. You be like, this Simply
I
Lemonade.
told you.
Hey, it's coming. That's something down the future, you know.
Simply Marvelous.
Don't let it out the bag yet. That's coming.
Just give us 5% of some crab legs.
Yeah, I got you. Nah, y'all gonna get more than that.
Oh, he got money.
We eat.
Hey.
We eat.
He's generous.
60 in the building, bro.
That's real.
I like that.
Gang in the building.
Yes. How your week been, Unstable?
It's kind of been like a mix of both of y'all. Like, it's been marvelous, but we're up and down. We're ups and downs. No, that's real though. But honestly, like, might be making some big transitions real soon. But like, even with all the stuff that's been happening even with like my Instagram and like dealing with all that, it's like you get to still like experience like people in different ways. So even I went to Sigma Chris' birthday thing on Sunday, and it was just like crazy because it was so many dope interactions that in-person interactions we missed that. And it's like I have it a lot with Earth Love R&B, but it's like having that in different ways is different. I don't know. You just gotta put yourself out there, but at the same time, I'd be like, I'm trying to stay in the crib, bro. It's getting cold outside.
No, for sure.
I'm in the crib, so it's been a good week though. It's been a solid week overall.
I feel that.
Love
We
to
got
hear
a
it.
special guest in the building
Burr, burr,
who was
burr,
raw
burr.
doing her
Who is you?
thing. Do us a favor and slide that microphone to the other side. There you go. That way
Oh, we gotta
can
see you.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
see that face of yours, ma'am.
Skin glowing.
Right.
Look
She
at her.
moisturized. She drink water, y'all. Like she's one of those people who actually drink a gallon a day.
Hey,
Look at her
Like-
teeth. Her teeth all nice and stuff. Look at her.
She take care of herself.
Hey, I love your locks.
She said I
Like,
brushed them.
I really do love your locks. Like, I'm really
Locks
thinking
on.
about like
Thank
locks on
you.
like my
Thank
hair. I'm
you.
like,
Well.
let me.
It's coming up on 2 years.
We might have to talk
next
about
week.
it. 2 years. Oh,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna clap for that.
it was a little struggle, but I mean, it
Now
was
you out
dope.
here.
It was worth it. It was worth
Hey, that's how it is.
I'm like 3 months in.
They
I
look
think.
nice.
3 months.
They look nice.
Eyes are happy. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, y'all so cute.
I was nervous because I was bored with my hair for like 2 years. And I'm just like, I'm sick of this. I might just shave. You know, I can't shave it all up. I'm gonna look like a can gonna turn to Carl. Like,
Can't go turn to Carl.
I ain't got no time. So, locks it is, and I've been getting nothing but good compliments. So,
But Nixon,
can't wait to be up there with you though, with the drapes.
It took a minute because I was a little scared because at first when I first got it twisted, it was down to here, and then next thing it shrunk. I'm like, okay, I don't know if I want to do this no more.
Right.
But I
That's
mean, it's
Trick
you
is
have to
real.
be strong.
oh,
It's
man.
real. But it's worth it once you get past it.
I gotta go
Yeah.
through the
You go
ugly,
first.
the ugly stage.
Yep.
I don't like to call it the ugly phase.
The
I
The
call
growth,
it
the growth phase.
Progress.
The
The-
there
the
you go.
progression.
Okay,
Progression.
it's like you gotta plant some seeds.
You gotta put some positivity.
I
on that.
No,
okay.
big
Hey,
fan.
You gotta
high
think of it
five.
that
You
way.
want- I appreciate
You
that.
gotta think of
How
it
was
that
your
way.
week? I'm gonna ask you that and give you like, 'cause I feel like you giving good vibes over here.
yeah.
It's crazy you said that because this week has been actually pretty great. I've been trying to practice more self-care, so that's why I kind of laughed when you said about the gallon a day. Because I'm actually trying to get back to that, but work has been like pretty hectic and busy. But you know, I don't let that try to like stress me out or anything like that. So just more productivity throughout the entire week. So it's been great so far. I have no complaints.
That's what's up.
It's been great.
That's good. Any like good news? Anything y'all looking forward to?
I ain't gonna blast it off like that yet.
Oh yeah, let it simmer. Let it simmer, bro.
Yeah, just
Let it
like-
simmer.
He got the what's that character name on The Simpsons? Excellent.
Oh,
he
yes.
got them
I know, like,
fingers.
I do got something though.
We gonna wait till towards the end of the show for this one.
No, for sure. But basically last week I had the opportunity of spinning for Turner House Brewery.
That's dope.
They had a a beer release at Sip and Savor, another black-owned company.
That's dope.
But basically, the event was posted on black-owned blog. It's called Black and Brew. So it was pretty dope.
like
You
that.
know, they shot the event out. They showed some love. So
That's how you do it, though.
yeah, that love shown on Instagram and just spreading the love to the people is always a good feeling. So yeah,
Spreading the love to the people.
That's what's up, man. For those who were listening last week, and then people who've been paying attention to my social media, like I'm releasing my first official music video that I didn't jimmy up myself.
That's a big moment.
Featuring not featuring. It's like a joint ownership of the song.
Oh yeah, with it.
Myself and
Collab.
W.Ill. Yeah. Because
I
we
actually
both
seen some clips of the video too.
Yeah, we made the beat together, and
That's
we were
pretty
just
cool.
looking at each other like.
Like
And then I just started
like those
freestyling.
TikToks. Hey, that's lit.
Yeah.
bro.
I just started freestyling. They came up with the chorus, and then like he got up and did some stuff. I'm just like,
Yeah,
oh,
we
he
gotta do
go
something like
hard.
this.
I
Yeah.
had a verse, but then when it came time for me to record my verse,
Mm-hmm.
I threw that whole verse away.
Mm.
Wrote a whole different verse. I'm like, okay, how am I gonna perform this? So I'm just like,
Gotta think about all of it. Yeah.
I wrote it like thinking about how I was gonna perform it, what gestures I would do, like what dances people would do to it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, you gotta put them
And,
on TikTok.
I was gonna say, you definitely gotta put it on
You gotta
TikTok.
do it.
yeah, it's
Make one
all
too.
in the
Go ahead and
words.
make a little.
I didn't know you made
Right.
beats though. That's something new.
That's
I just
dope.
learned something new today.
Yeah, I've been making beats since 2008.
You lit.
Wow.
2008, but I've always used other people's equipment. So I've had times when I had made about 13, 14, 15 beats. It was on my uncle's computer. His computer crashed.
So we actually got two producers in the building.
Hey, brum, brum, brum,
Yeah.
brum. What's up?
Unstable, okay.
I just don't make beats like that because I do so much stuff. So and I don't
Yeah,
have
you
my
do do
own
a lot.
equipment. I'm just like, if I start back, I'm doing on my own equipment.
Yeah,
But I'm
that's
down
real.
to collab with people though. Like
No,
what
for
me and
sure.
Will did, that was just so much
It's
fun.
like genuine too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's like in a moment. That's dope.
it felt like a movie.
I
but
can't wait. When's the video dropping? It dropped
November 11th.
Oh, okay, so it's
Throw
coming
it.
up.
November 11, y'all be on the lookout.
Facts.
It's gonna be a beautiful time. Y'all gonna enjoy the video. Y'all gonna want to go out and dance and play basketball and just kick it with your friends. You're gonna do everything. Eat some Uncle Remus. Like it's gonna be a great
Nah,
Remus.
bro, I can't let you do this right now. Don't do that.
It's just no
we ain't
time
gonna have a
for this.
debate on the radio right
We're
now.
not about
Look,
to-
I
you
know,
what- you know
I
what's
know
outside.
the I
Harold-
personally know the
Harold-
CEO of Uncle Remus. She always hooking me up. I'm
That
just like,
sound. That's
That's-
probably.
that's cool,
They had to buy your
but, you
loyalty
know.
chicken.
You
No.
being biased. You being biased.
no,
right
I'm
now.
Being
not
bald, that's
biased
what you
'cause
did.
if no, because I didn't know anything about Uncle Remus for real. I never tried Uncle Remus before I met her. So when I had it, I'm just like, okay, Uncle Remus.
I ain't gonna lie, I
got
had some
better
really good
sauce than-
chicken. So
I'm
Yeah.
not hating on Uncle
But-
Remus.
That's
They
okay.
good, but you know.
When it come down to it, I'm a sharks person.
I like shark chicken.
I love
I
sharks.
can see that. The
They
lemon
cool.
pepper is
The lemon
definitely
pepper
dope.
be a
It's the-
hit.
It's the
Be a
lemon pepper
hit.
for me.
That large cat fillet with some okra
So
on the
so
side.
so Harold's fell out the. Did Harold's fall off?
It depends.
Are they not a part of the debate anymore?
I mean, that's crazy.
They got
'cause
some great
Harold's never
chicken, but I don't
gonna
eat chicken
fall
no
off.
more, so it don't matter to me.
It's always the sauce for me.
I was kind of sad when they closed that location on
Oh,
87th
87,
State.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna
That's
lie.
a
But
nasty-
87
Hurt
Sangleman
my
is the best Harold to me. Like
Yeah.
down the street from me, low key. I ain't been there in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna say something, but y'all can lead it. And one time I had it's a chicken contest. I didn't bring Uncle Remus. I know it's going left, but Uncle Remus won the chicken contest low key. Like it was like a group of our friends, and we all brought chicken. And Uncle Remus literally had the best chicken in there. But that was because we was out west with it. Like everybody brought chicken from they hit the dude went and got it just before it was hot. I'm like y'all won, y'all cheated, but it was good. It was good. It was good
They
chicken.
cheated.
It was some good chicken.
Shout out to Uncle Remus, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Shout out to all the chicken shacks here in Chicago.
Yes.
I
all
love me some
the, all the
chicken. I be
places
going
that
to
got
Maggie's
some
on
great
47.
catfish fillet because I'm a pescatarian. So you ain't got no good catfish fillet or no good shrimp. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
to be
you're not
honest.
even a part of the conversation.
You ain't. Sorry, big baby. We got a 6D tip on the way till
On the
then.
way.
Here's G Code by Tweet G right here on 6D Radio, y'all. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's get it.
Don't move, man. We got jams dropping soon. It's 6D Radio on Q4. Na 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 na. Keep it a C, no. You know that's G code. I'ma always keep it 100 even when they don't. You know them haters watching, they peep my stilo. And they go always rock with me, I do what they don't. Yeah, I always knew that I would make it. Born real, so I never had to fake it. It's a code to this shit, you don't break it. Ain't nothing free in this world, we have to take it. Only the ones that I trust is around me. I'm still the same way I was when they found me. And you can doubt me, but you can't out me. Earn my respect in the game till they crown me. And if I lose that big facts, you know I'ma get it back with the racks, triple that. Run it up and spin a check. You better get your vision checked. Don't insult my intellect. I might call the game, make it rain if you disrespect. I keep it on me when I ride. And I keep my shorty by my side. And you already know that she a vibe. And you can win her over with a bride. She keep it a C, no. You know that's G code. I'ma always keep it 100 even when they don't. You know them haters watching, they peep my stilo. And they go always rock with me, I do what they don't. Keep it a C, no. You know that's G code. I'ma always keep it 100 even when they don't. You know them haters watching, they peep my stilo. And they go always rock with me, I do what they don't. Yeah, and if I ever have to prove it, it's gonna be more than the music. It's getting hot, I suggest you cool it. But okay if you wanna play stupid. But at least you can't say I ain't warned you. I can't stop, be on top, I was born to. And the code to this shit, I am sworn to. So your front door is where we bring the war to. And if I do that big, they gon' aim and mention that. Gotta show them I'm the best and how I'm not the one to test. Smoker, yes, no, I flex. Slipping like the flow is wet. Fly it in a Boeing jet and you get no respect. I keep it on me when I ride. And I keep my shorty by my side. And you already know that she a vibe. And you can win her over with a bride. She keep it a C, no. You know that's G code. I'ma always keep it 100 even when they don't. You know them haters watching, they peep my stilo. And they go always rock with me, I do what they don't. Keep it a C, no. You know that's G code. I'ma always keep it 100 even when they don't. You know them haters watching, they peep my stilo. And they go always rock with me, I do what they don't. Yeah.
Boy, we just got into a whole story time. I'm like, wait a minute, we got a radio show to get back to. You know, I love story time.
I want to hear the rest of it too.
Right, we got to get back to the story once
right.
we.
Hey.
I almost want to play a song right now just to get back into the story, but we got things to do. We got a 6D tip, ladies and gentlemen. What's the 6D tip, DJ Sherm?
Check on your people, man.
That's a fact.
Burn.
Check on your
That ain't like an
people,
explosion.
man. I can't wait till we get the sound effects installed. We gonna go crazy in here. In the meantime, check on your people, man.
Silence
Check on
and
your
shit.
people.
That's a fact, though.
Please check on your people, because when you think about it, time been going by fast. Like, these days been going by fast. The weeks, months, years. We getting older. Our parents getting older. Them kids that, like, our nieces and nephews, and some people got kids. Like, they getting older. I had looked up and I'm just like, dang, my niece who I used to babysit is 11 years old now.
Sheesh.
That's crazy. She's an adolescent.
Yeah, like, she's playing basketball right now, killing the game, and she's wearing my high school number.
That's cool. You got an influence on her. That's what's up.
TT can.
Yeah, that's TT baby. It's TT baby. So I looked up, and she's almost my height.
Oh,
And she just reminds me so much of me.
She in
Like,
there.
She's literally me all over again. She just looks like my brother. But her whole, like, her mannerisms, her personality is literally me all over again. And it's kind of scary. And I'm just like, dang, she's like, these babies are growing up on us.
Definitely.
And so while we so busy like grinding and trying to get to it, we gotta take a time to like pause, like look up and see what's around us and check on our people, because we don't know what they be having going on in their mind. Like, it just be a lot to think about. It's definitely a lot to think about.
I agree.
On the other end though, when you know, we always gotta.
He got some BS to say. Look at him smiling.
we always gotta go on both ends, right?
Yeah.
So you ever like have those situations where like, you know, your family and friends, y'all like, you know, we don't spend time together anymore and things of that nature, and it's like, you know, sometimes like just a couple weeks ago we was talking about mental health and things of that nature, right?
It is.
So a lot of times, like, not everybody operates effectively amongst a crowded environment. Like, sometimes people need alone time. So a lot of times I feel like as human beings, we take separation as personal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly. So sometimes checking on your people, sometimes people take it as personal. Like, instead of asking, hey, how are you? It's always, why you ain't called me? Or where you been at? Are you acting funny now? You know what I'm saying? So it's always two sides to every situation. So you definitely got to keep that into consideration as well.
I said that, and two things with that. One, I feel like even with the people, you know, that you necessarily like, the reason why you're not checking on them or space from them is because of your mental health. It's like, you got to know who you're dealing with, and you know who you're dealing with. So I've been doing this like lately. It's people that I know that I don't want to communicate with, or in certain ways, I'll give them a time limit. Like, I'll answer that phone call, but I'm gonna give you 20 minutes, because I know what you're gonna be on, so I'm gonna let you. I gotta cut it off at some point. Exactly. I can't let you waste too much more of my time because I got time elsewhere. So and it's crazy because like this is a new practice, and it helps because sometimes we all got things to do and we caught up in what we trying to get done. But it's important to like do that in doses. I've been trying to like do it in like micro doses, like check on people who I just thought of, text them, shoot them a text, because that's what matters. Like, so that, like, whatever way for you that is, checking on people, like do that and however it works for you. But don't let people waste your time either, because knowing that that's a time is just like you said, Candace, you can't get it back. But so
it sounds like the people that you're trying to avoid is not considered part of like that group that's your people.
It could be though.
Right?
It could be. It's just like how you interact with
like
them.
Somebody it
could be your people for different reasons though, and that's what you got to realize. And that's hard.
So true.
And it's tough to navigate through life. But I think it's important to realize that this person it's not my business partner. This ain't the person I'm gonna go kick it with, or I'm gonna see this person in this way. It's just knowing who you are first, and then who the person is to you. And I think it's tough because it's like you want to give people, but you can't give nobody nothing you don't have yourself. So I feel you got to fill your cup up, but you still should. I agree, Candace. You should check on your people.
Yeah, I think you got too deep into it. I think you got too deep into it.
I agree.
Check on you. You good?
Yeah.
Need a sandwich or something? You good?
It's a question on here saying who checks on you the most. So I think that's a good question to ask. Someone, you need a sandwich.
You said who checks on you the most?
Yeah, just thinking about that. Like, that's powerful.
My parents.
Do me a favor, Nixon, and bring your mic up to you
like this.
Yep.
I hear a little better.
Yeah, I would definitely say my parents. They like my dad. He literally calls me every 3 hours, and it's like. So it's kind of like, you know, he's a little lonely, so it's like I get it. So it's like he wants someone to talk to and stuff like that. But I work, you know, from home, so I'm in meetings back to back, so I'm always like on the phone and talking. So when he hears work from home, he thinks that, you know,
you
just
got time,
like you got time to talk. Like I'm like, nah, like I'll call you back, or I'll spend like a good hour or two, you know, talking to him or whatever. But I would say him, my mom, my brother, we all are like very close, and my life partner, we always, but we live together, so it's like kind of have to talk. But then we have our moments. So it's like we have our moments where, like, you know, she also works from home, so she's in the living room, I'm in the bedroom, so it's kind of like if she's not in the mood, I'll make sure I don't go over there and, like, you know, bother her or whatever. I'll check in, like, hey, you good? You have to.
Gotta keep the home happy.
I'm the morning person. She's not. So it's like
that's real. Knowing who what I say. I'm about to walk off, bro. I'm dropping bars and y'all not hearing them. Hear what you want to hear.
You nobody to help me.
Right. It's like, and I used to be the opposite. Like when I used to live with my mom. Like, I was not a morning person. She's like, you little Eva Heifer. Is that
No, you
Okay, as I make sure.
At this point,
Oh no, I don't want to get dinged or whatever. But
Yeah.
it's
We'll
like
get
I just
fined
don't
or
like
whatever.
talking. Right. But it's like with me, I just can't. So it's just like, it just depends on your mood, the time of day, who you're thinking about in that moment. It just really depends. I'm all for like what DJ Sharon said, like check in, just say, hey, how you doing? Just simple stuff.
How do y'all feel when y'all not in the mood though? Like how Unstable just mentioned, like he set boundaries, but like how do you actually like communicate, express, and like provide like actual detail without saying too much? Like, listen, I don't really feel like being bothered right now. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people, you'll answer the phone call and they'll just go.
It's my dad.
Like they just go.
Yeah.
That's my mom. Like she just goes, and I just be
I'm
like,
trying to get out
what
the
you mean
keys,
by she
but it's
just
okay.
goes?
Like just heavy
it'll
conversations.
be conversations
I ain't
about
trying
my
to
brothers.
Oh,
and
okay.
what's going on in their life? I'm sitting here trying to study, and she just like, this person, and it's just like,
And your Uncle Air boy.
and I just, how do you like?
That's tough.
How do you inform those individuals like, listen, like this is not the right time, like. And my mom, one of them people, like she real sensitive, so she'll like hop in her feelings. Oh, you don't got time for me, huh? You just,
That's right in his face. So you just,
It's crazy, bro.
It's tough after like 3 times. You just like, hey, get off the phone.
Nah, for real.
No,
Click.
that's tough though.
All right, I'm going. Bye.
It's crazy because I was literally just talking to my girl Lily about like how you want to give people their time. Like it's like you need to do that because like you said, tomorrow's not promised. So the time that you have,
When I say that?
you said, well,
You
you
just
said like the time going fast. 20,
I ain't
like,
say tomorrow's not
well,
promised.
I'm saying tomorrow not promised, but like you said, the
Okay.
time went fast.
Don't misquote me, sir.
Hold on, my brother.
Monopoly man.
No, that's not what I said. No, but like tomorrow's not promised, so we gotta take the time that we have with people and give them that because I mean they be needing it. So you never know who day you might switch around, just might give them extra 10 minutes. But I still say have your boundaries. That's where I'm standing. I'm standing firm on that. But that's real. You gotta check on your people. Check on your people and, and set your boundaries. That's how I'm gonna say. Add to it at the end.
And I think just communicating in the right context makes a big difference too. Like
that's real.
Like my dad is like, your mom just goes, and I'm like, all right, Dad, got like 3 more minutes. I got another meeting, so I could talk to you after that. So it's all about communication and how you say it.
No shade.
That's powerful.
No shade. I love you.
You gotta be like, Mom.
I love you.
Right.
Yeah,
Mom,
you get out. I love you.
I have got to go.
Yeah.
I love you, but I got to go.
That's why dating be so hard for me because I just be like, bro, no, I'm not. I don't want to sit on the phone, all
Baby.
day. It's
Baby,
not-
baby.
It's not the move for me right now. Like I'm moving and grooving right now. So it's like
I'm moving
shoot
and
me a
grooving.
text right now.
I'm moving and
I would
grooving.
love
I'm
for you to be in my
marvelous.
presence, but it's
Marvelously
like
moving.
Right.
if you can't be in my presence right now, I understand, but that don't mean I'm about to sit on the phone with you all day.
Yeah.
That's
Pillow
over
talk.
with, bro. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I love you, baby, but this ain't the move, G. I mean, you call your girlfriend G, don't you?
I don't have a girlfriend right now.
Well, if you would have had
It's
one,
on the market.
I can see
I
him
do.
call her
I
G.
do.
Look, G, I gotta
see
go.
I gotta go, G.
I was dating a young lady who didn't understand that.
That's
for a
real.
minute. She didn't understand
Boundaries,
the economy of
man.
language, but
They gotta make that.
it's just hard. Like you got a code switch all the time at work, and it's like if you want to be with me, you just gonna have to accept, what
She
it is.
went from Chicago?
She was from St. Louis.
Oh.
We can't get her too much clout though, because
Okay. So I was like, everybody
Yeah.
know what G is though.
I get
But
it.
yeah, but eventually she started saying it too. So
Okay.
Aw.
That's cute.
When a woman really love you, she starts taking on your lingo.
nah, that's real. That's real.
When she really
That
rock
happened a
with
lot though.
you, yeah. Bro.
But
That's
yeah.
a 6D tip, y'all. Check on y'all people,
Yeah,
man.
do
Check
that,
on
man.
y'all
It's
people.
important.
You ain't gotta do too much. Just, especially if you got a lot going on, but just make sure your people good and then get back to it.
It's important.
There it is. Up next, we're gonna get to know DJ Nixon. She kicking it with us. We having a great time, great conversation, great stories. But we're gonna get to know DJ Nixon a little bit more. Till then, here's Gold Haze, Miami, Cuban, featuring Flex, 6D Radio.
Rich Vision. is a brand, but most important, not to sound corny, because everybody like it's a lifestyle, blah blah blah. But rich vision is definitely a mindset. When you break down that word, it's just two powerful words combined: rich and then vision. In my mind, vision is powerful to me because nothing starts without a vision.
Don't ever question if the flow's still in shape. I took a break, but don't get carried away. Don't treat this like a phase, just execute, don't overthink it. Miami Cuban, 90 kg for my bracelet. That's light though, it's therapeutic every single time I write. My dreams come alive, not only when I go to sleep at night, but lately I've been wide awake, no hesitation. Trying to clear my mind and have it vacant. I almost lost my patience. Peace of mind is everything that I need. I'm thanking God for every day that I breathe. Forever following your footsteps, wherever you take me, I'ma lead. Not giving up until the mission complete. Whenever I step out, that's my brand on the back of my shirt. I'm breaking bread with my cause it's family first. The whole team, we've been locked in. We waking up, we gotta treat this like a job, cause every single day we clocked in. We ain't come for nothing less either, nigga. We need all that. Hell no.
You know, everybody think of rich and they think of money. But you know, rich is just having things in abundance. And you put them together, we want to be rich in every vision that we have. You know, nah, it's deeper than money.
$100 steak, this ain't grand lux. It's either I can't heal or you ain't saying much. We taking flight for life, you ain't gonna land us. I saw the stash, y'all did a hype, but y'all wasn't playing us. 100 miles an hour, that's the way that I live. Sneak 20,000 in a purse, that's just the way that I give. Motivating who you niggas gotta be lost. The body ain't gotta be real, that just gotta be so. Saint Laurent the fit, feeling fantastic. Don't get it twisted, this is not a rental, I can't crash. Around and did the Gucci hat, cause the pants match. I just charge it to the game, your life about transactions. Running to the roof as the world spins. A Uber X for us, the other one got the girls in. I get offended to say that I'm up next. Respected in the streets, what make you think I ain't up yet?
Hey, good news, y'all. We finished the story.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Go ahead, hit one. Go ahead, DJ Stern.
Y'all know I make the chorus.
Go ahead, Unstable.
Let's Sharon on the track.
1 2.
No, that's Big Sharon.
Nix is in the building.
Hey.
How you feeling? I feel good. Where you at? From Chicago. What hood? Southside.
That's my last name.
6D.
Hood.
It's really hood.
That's lit.
What's really hood?
So that's my last name. I said what? Still trying to rap.
That's dope. I like that. You fell in love with music at a young age.
I did.
What song did you hear that made you fall in love with music?
Ooh, that's a good question.
When did you fall in love with hip hop?
Right. I'm like, okay, brown sugar. Okay. So, I would say "Here and Now" by Luther Vandross was one of the very first songs that I heard on vinyl. So, my dad always said when I was little, and I would hear that song, I had like one little tear, and I was like, for real?
It's sizzling in your spirit. Like,
deep.
what was you going through? That baby been here before.
So like even now, if I hear it, I get a little emotional when I hear it. I was like, wow, that's kind of deep. But yeah, it's definitely Luther. Prince.
I love Prince. That's my boy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Anything Dusty's wise. Like I grew up on 102.7 and B103. So it was
Herb
like
Kent.
Yes, Herb
Ramoski
Kent.
Love.
Ramoski
That's
Love,
my favorite.
yes.
That's my favorite.
The Tom Joyner Morning Show, all that. So J. Anthony Brown, all of them. So it's like
The radio was good at that time. Music was good at that time.
You know, I produced
90s, right?
I produced Herb Kent's last show.
Really?
He died that night.
Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
It was crazy. Like
That's powerful. Though. That's
yeah.
wild
So
at
when
the
you said
time.
Dusty's, I was just like, dang, Herb Kent, Herbie baby, dang.
Man.
Good
Rest in
times.
peace to him. though. That man was on radio for 70 years.
That's a-
70.
That's a long time to be.
Very long time.
Wow.
What did you listen to?
Oh, in the 90s, it was kind of like a lot of stuff. So TLC.
Okay.
Crazy Sexy
Oh, I'm trying to think what else I listened to. Crucial Conflict, even though I had no business listening to Crucial Conflict. Like, I'm rapping Ride the Rodeo, and I'm not even supposed to be, you know.
Oh,
my
song.
That's my song. People don't understand when you play that. It's like,
when he kick off singing,
it goes so hard.
Yeah.
That song, I'm like, that
I'm
is
playing
my
that
song.
tonight. Yeah, Girls of R&B. That's happening.
You got to play that.
Right.
Let's see. I was big on Eminem, surprisingly. I was a big Eminem fan. That's all I can really think of that I would really listen to. Oh, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. So I was in that. I was in that era. So yeah, that was my jam.
I wonder if our this generation listen to pop music the way we used to, because we are familiar with NSYNC, Pink,
Britney Spears,
Christina Aguilera.
Yeah, we familiar with all of them, and we
James
know the
Blunt,
songs.
Green Day.
They got Bruno Mars. Don't look at me that.
No, seriously, what genre would he fall under?
I don't know.
Hey, he got some pop choice.
I think he crossover, right? I think like
he got like R&B pop, but
he still kind of give me that 70s vibe.
He gave you that bang with Cardi B.
But we play him on V103, so I'm thinking about artists who the urban stations do not play.
That's real.
Yeah.
It's like who I'm gonna have to ask my mentee. You know, she's like 19. And she makes me feel old. I was talking about MySpace. She said, "What?" I'm like, "Let me get up."
Like, never mind. Like, you don't remember Tagged? That was my jam.
That was my first social account ever.
Tagged. I heard about Tag. I was like, "What's this?" This
it didn't last long. Though.
Yeah, that's probably why I missed it.
Yeah.
I was on MySpace for sure though.
How long you been DJing?
I would say 3.5 years.
3.5
years. This year was probably the first year I started getting gigs.
Hey,
wow.
That's dope. Hey,
I appreciate it.
Let's go.
I'm gonna comment on that later, but that's pretty dope though.
Gotcha.
So real quick, when you got your first gig, can you explain to the people how you felt?
Man,
like what was that feeling like?
I was nervous. I was so nervous. It was a good thing. It was a baby shower.
Okay.
So it was done like my very first year. So, and it was my coworkers, her friend's baby shower or whatever. So I felt a little comfortable because she was there.
Okay.
But initially, I flopped a little bit. Like in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, you know what, they won Neo, so I'm gonna just play what I know. But it was like I was so nervous with transitioning to the next song. It was just a lot of butterflies. But once I got through it and everyone started like, you know, drinking and stuff like that and dancing, I'm like, okay, they feeling it. So kept going. I felt a little more comfortable. So it was great after that. But definitely nervous.
What was the first song you played?
Erykah Badu. Oh my God.
Bag Lady.
It was not Bag Lady. No, it wasn't On and On.
Window Seat.
You going down the whole list. Y'all hilarious.
What is that song called? Why am I going blank?
Was it Better Call Tyrone?
Next Lifetime?
It wasn't Next Lifetime. It was something else.
She got a catalog.
Didn't you know?
She has a long
Green Eye. Was it Green Eye?
Didn't you know?
Yes.
That
was the first one.
That song got me out of depression.
Yes. So I was like, you know what can I get people just kind of like, okay, kind of, you know, chill or whatever, and then, you know, build it up from there. So I kind of started off with that song.
That's
so definitely dope.
Nice. Great selection.
Yeah, Neo Soul. You can always start with Neo. All the time. Definitely.
My favorite neo soul song of all time is Erykah Badu, Bag Lady.
Oof.
Bag Lady.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Bag Lady.
My transition is a nasty song.
Yes.
Dropping that in, dropping that in the right.
Every time you mix it with something, I get wild. I get crazy every time. I be like, that boy good. You know what he doing?
That beat go with everything.
It definitely
so
do.
everything,
it's a good
especially with
It
Biggie.
definitely do.
That's my favorite.
Speaking of tempo, because you kind of said like you got like the '90s bag. Like what music outside of that now, in day and age, you rock with? Like what do you play? And if you were to get gigs now, like
it kind of depends on like where I'm
setting.
DJing at. Yeah. So if I'm at Scarlet, that's where I was just telling DJ Charm was like, that's more of a very diverse crowd. So you kind of have to play a mixture of like a lot of pop. I do a lot of like 2000s throwbacks. And then I would do like top 40. So anything that's within that realm. So it could be, it's a lot of Cardi, it's a lot of Meg. You have like BTS, that I think they're like that K-pop group, so it kind of has like a good upbeat feel. Anything that makes people dance initially, that's what I'm gonna start off with.
Yeah.
So,
that's your crowd. That's what's up.
Yeah, definitely. But if I'm at like the Renaissance or the Promontory, I'm starting off with probably a little bit of a neo soul, like a chill rap, or I'll start off with like Nipsey, just if I'm like open. It really just depends on where I'm slotted in. Yeah.
No,
so
for sure.
if it's towards the end, I'm starting off with Nola Bounce. Like a lot of people don't give them a lot of credit, but it's like that's where I feel.
I went out to Houston and I was just like, they love that Nola Bounce.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Anything.
I'm like,
we
y'all
can dance.
going crazy, huh?
Right.
They shaking the like y'all would tear it off.
Right.
So how do you feel about the club scene and just the music selection in today's society and how music consumers they consume music?
I feel like it's very mainstream. I'm just gonna be very like transparent. I'm gonna say it's very mainstream. So it's whatever you hear on the radio or whoever is out right at that moment that's very popular. That's what everyone wants to hear. So I can say like now, I'm okay with it. It's not like my personal preference. It's not something I listen to on like a day to day.
That's real.
I'll listen to it just to like, okay, if I have a gig coming up, I'll listen to it. I'm like, okay, I could chop this part or I can use this part. This verse was really dope, so I'm gonna make sure I cut it in certain ways or cue it. But honestly, I would say it's more mainstream. Whoever's popular within that moment, that's what a lot of people would like to hear.
I have a question. As a DJ, we got a couple of DJs. Like, how did you get it? Like, did you teach yourself? Did you take classes? Like what did you do? Because like some people on here listening might want to be a DJ. So like, what would you like?
I want to be a DJ.
You did say that, and it's like,
yeah,
you definitely could do it.
I do.
If you could make beats, you could DJ. It's all
Definitely.
the same.
DJ can. So what would you tell me?
I like that.
What would you tell Candace?
Right. What would you tell me?
I'm self-taught, so I learned everything from YouTube. And then
YouTube University.
Yes, definitely YouTube. And really just having like my laptop or I would have like my phone set up, and then I bought like a little cheap controller and just kind of like practicing exactly whatever that instructor was doing or whatever YouTube personality that person was doing, and I was pretty much just trying to do exactly what they were saying. Yeah,
that's dope.
And then it was a lot of experiments, and so I feel like with your music catalog, you say you do beats and stuff like that, and you like a lot of like neo soul and R&B. It's just pretty much just mashing up
what you like.
It's really what you like, what you think is dope.
Mashups. I love mashups.
Mashups are the best. Yes. So I think that shows your creativity as a DJ or as an artist or a beat maker, producer, whatever the case may be. So definitely just use your own catalog and just be creative with it. That was how I started. So, and I loved it.
So this isn't a question, it's more so like a statement. Y'all could like piggyback how y'all feel. Like, I absolutely cannot stand people who call themselves DJs and they literally just press pause and play. Like, I like the arts of DJing. Like, I like the arts of DJing, like the mixing, the scratching, the mashups, like taking lyrics from one song and then playing a song, playing another song. Yeah, I love stuff like that. And bringing them lyrics from that previous song back in at the right time
to bring it all together.
Yeah, bringing it all together. I just love stuff like that. I absolutely do. But yeah.
Well, for me, I'm a lifetime scholar, so I agree with you. I love all of that. Like, if you want to just hear somebody press play and pause, you can go sit in your car and listen to it. For me, I was just blessed to have somebody just help me learn the basics.
Shout out to your boy Diggs,
to your boy Diggs.
Yes,
like,
indeed.
He was doing his thing one night in Persona. I had just moved back to Chicago, and I was in New Orleans for a couple years, and I moved back to Chicago. And so I just started coming back outside. I was in Persona, and I was just looking at the crowd, and he was just up there jamming, like just had great crowd control. His hosting was on point and things of that nature. So I just took the chance and asked. And so we just started meeting up once a week, showed me the basics. Then I started running into Unstable, asking him questions and things like that.
I slide to Diggs' crib, little sessions.
We I just took information from both of them, and then of course you have to be self-taught as well. So I'm practicing every night, watching videos on YouTube, invested in a Mac, invested in a controller, and just went from there. But you definitely got to constantly work on your craft. You know what I mean? So this is year 2 for me, so I'm still working and things of that nature and trying to build a brand.
Yeah, honestly, like nowadays, all I say is it's 10 years, like totally. It's a journey with me. I've been self-taught. I've been at it for a minute, but it's like it's crazy because it don't even seem like it sometimes. Like I was literally just talking about. I was telling my girlfriend a story about how like I was walking into a party. It was my last year, maybe junior or senior year in college, and I was going to I came back home for Thanksgiving and went to a party, and Commando was DJing. It was an alpha party, but it was a big venue. But at that time, I wasn't DJing in Chicago at all, so it had to be like 11, 12 years ago. I was literally just saying like now I know Commando, I know Mac, I know How, I know like these all my peers, and like some like shout out to Kid Clay, my like mentors, and like Jim Boy D. Like it's crazy, but it's like I never would have fathom that, but it's just all about like your consistency and like doing you. Like how y'all say like how the transitions. I love the fact that my favorite thing or the thing I'm known for is my transition. Like, I be doing whatever because it's like why, and it goes in my brain unstable. You could do so do you. At the end of the day, if I were to tell somebody, like if you look at what music is now, like use all of it, like
exactly,
like be a scholar of it, like learn it, like samples. I love when I hear a song. And it's kind of getting crazy now because everybody's sampling so many songs. Like you can't hear a song without a sample. But it be messing with me because I'm like, what song is this? And I'm trying to like figure it out without having to Shazam it or do research. Sometimes you can't because they just put too much on it. You can't really figure it out. But sometimes I'll be like, oh, I know that song, and I'll go find it and jam it. So it's crazy because you gotta put in the work and you gotta do the research to. So if you want to do it, just like anything else, just put in what you get. You literally get out what you put in.
I absolutely love when people play the song, like the throwback song, and then play the song that's up to date that has that sample. I love stuff like that. You know, I was in the car with one of my friends, and he was playing some old school music, and come to find out, a song came on. One of my songs sampled it, but it didn't dawn on me that it was a sample. I just thought that it was like something random. And when the song came on, I just lost my mind. I'm just like, I have a song that samples this.
Wow.
And I'm just like, the actual song is raw. Like,
that's cool though.
And I like what I did with the joint. You know, I slid on it a little bit, got a little transparent. It was great.
So what's your thoughts on that, Nation?
I was actually just about to piggyback off of that because like how you said about like the sampling and everything like that, and how like mashing up today's music with like like old school music. So I recently had a gig I want to say like 2 Sundays ago at the Promontory, and it was the first, I think it's like this TikTok song that's viral. It's the by B Love My Everything, but it samples
it kind of got like the drill vibe to it too.
So I'm listening to it, I'm like it's all right, the verse, and I'm like okay, I'm trying to connect with it, but I can't. But the beat is so raw. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take this instrumental and I'm gonna take Mary J. Blige because everybody knows that song. So when I did it, I'm like, it worked.
That they sample with it.
That's a real DJ right there.
So
That's real DJ.
I think I looped like the first 8 bars. So it's like
get the trap.
Just to get the beat, and it went perfectly. So I'm like,
that's the fun. I love
it. Was so fun.
Like your head be like. Like
I'm like
that just happened. That's
exactly.
It
was I was kind of shocked myself. I'm like, oh. So when everybody was like, what happened to, and they had like their little face like, ooh. So I was like, I'm gonna just let this play.
The same face. They had the same face. They had
oh, that's the black people approval.
That'd be the best feeling in the world, though.
Yes.
When you think you making you looping something or you mashing something and you think it don't sound good, but then you look up, somebody be like, okay. And you be like, oh, I'm gonna keep going with this. That's the best feeling in the world.
And usually I don't like to let like songs play, but I'm like, I'm gonna let that whole thing.
I let that thing ride.
I'm gonna let it ride out.
My transitions be going like
exactly.
You gonna feel this, and that's just it's how you do it though. It's your style. Exactly. That's what's up though.
Yeah,
I'm one of those people that will always give a DJ a stamp of approval. I became friends with
You've been in the game for a minute.
I became friends with a DJ that was from Indianapolis who came to Chicago, and he was playing all this music, and I'm just in the corner like just eating food, just banging the food. I'm just like, and he just kept looking at me every transition, everything. He just kept looking at me like, does she approve? Does she approve?
You was feeding them that energy. We go off of
that's a fact though.
Energy.
Somebody like that's a good point.
I pay attention. Like,
who's the DJ?
Oh, I forgot his name. Like, that was my first time meeting him or knowing anything about him. But
that's what's up.
I'm gonna give him a shout out once I go into my
I got
IG
one
and
I got one.
go ahead. Go ahead.
What's your biggest pet peeve as a teacher?
Oh my God. I was
That's a
gonna
good
I
one.
was just gonna tell you.
That's a good one.
When people go up to me in the DJ booth like this.
Oh, I get that one a lot.
I get that a lot.
I did a high school party. That's literally all they did. They was sticking my phone in their face.
Because you can't hear. So they're like, so at first they'll try to talk to me and I'm like,
I like that new sticker you got.
Oh
on your
yeah, hey,
laptop.
shout out to Boy James. I'm gonna send it to you.
I like that new sticker.
It's basically
you
it says
got,
$100 request, like a big, and then it's like it's your information. It's like dead. I want to say the other word, but it's your information underneath it, like your Venmo, your Cash Out. So and it's crazy. I got $100 off this like 3 weeks ago. Somebody wanted like to hear Dr. Dre. What song was it?
It was an old head.
Yeah, but it was a Renaissance. Yep, it was still Dre. Yeah, he gave me $100. He gave it to me. He was like, I want to hear still. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play it now.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's crazy because we be blowing past it, but I'll be like, nah, you gotta check this out right here. Like, don't be ignoring my sticker. Like, look at my sticker and acknowledge that I put. Hey, shout out to Boy Genius, man. Yeah, he hit up. Awesome. He'll get to it was $20. I supported that. Smart.
Definitely need that.
Be honest
$80 profit. Look at
that's
for
that's
me.
an investment.
I'm like, I need that. I love stickers. So
I think a lot sometimes when you spinning and you at a set, for me, like my biggest pet peeve is like when I finally got the crowd. Cause a lot of times, like you said, you start off slow. So if I'm doing a birthday party, the new era of birthday parties nowadays, you usually start off in the venue, they eating food. So I'm not playing nothing up tempo while folks are eating, because when you at a restaurant, it's low tempo, it's soothing, you can eat and still converse amongst each other, right? So I usually start off slow, but like one of my biggest pet peeves if I'm at an event and I finally got the crowd, some that I've been working the first first 20 minutes to get, and then I finally get the crowd, and then you just got somebody selfish. And they've been hearing the music that's been playing, and they see everybody having a good time. They spending more money on liquor and things of that nature. And they'll just come with something that just does not fit the vibe at all. It'd be different if you came with something. Give me something that fit this vibe.
Exactly.
If I'm playing R&B, bro, don't come up and tell me.
That's the worst part. They like come back like,
crank that Soulja Boy.
Come on, bro. Like,
you didn't play that yet? No, I didn't play that. Like, you gonna get your song heard. This ain't the vibe. I'll be telling you, I'll just be honest, bro.
It's just not the vibe for it.
It's not the time. It is what it is. And they be mad, and I be like, okay.
They will be okay. Cause at the end of the day,
it's about the people, not you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some people come up. I had this one dude come up to me, and I was playing 90s R&B. He's like, "Can you play some Dolph?" I said,
I love a dog though, but not right
now.
now.
But this ain't the vibe, bro.
I'm like, I got the older crowd. They going like, you want me to play? They don't know who Dolph is, so
right?
I'm like, I'm not gonna play this.
Hey, preach.
I just feel like DJs should get the same respect that artists get.
And that's
because
so crazy.
You're not finna walk up on the stage and be like, "Hey, bro, can you perform this song?" Like, no, we not doing that, bro. We trying to elevate in our careers just as well as everybody else. So it's like respect,
Yeah. Hey, shout out to my boy Kingpin Rue, because he literally would like he does that a lot. Like, he knows the value of DJs, and it's crazy because DJs were how hip hop is. Like, everybody know if you know that history, but it's crazy because these artists don't even know that. They don't know that. They don't care. But if they did the research, it's like the reason why you doing this is because we the ones who spinning in something that you can spit to, and now you spitting to other beats and stuff. But it's like we the original. So it's like, I don't know. I agree. People should respect the DJs a little more. But
let's get into this mix, y'all. DJ mixing on the ones and twos. It's been time, but
let's get it.
Let's get it, y'all.
How come I can't into his prime? Still getting better after all this time. These say that they killers, they lying. Only thing I see him killing is high. 100 million, I'm still on the grind. 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 Never pet a rat, never said a lot. Only what need to be said. Got a little guap when you get a lot. Wanna play you on red. Don't push me, I get my feet on the ledge. This game is like follow the leader. If you looking closely enough, then you'll see that I live. The moves that I made, the people I fed, the evil I ducked. They minds is too feeble, they lean on their crutch. I'm bleeding from fighting my demons head up. When I get defeated, believe I get up. I come from a city, more they ain't heard of until they popped in my first CD. Now look, I'm on a Mount Rushmore, you can't front no more. I'ma rain until FEMA show up. When shot got a ringing like freedom, I duck. E&J fell on my cup, then bullet fly by the sober you up. I'm proud of my niggas, they never switched up. Don't care if it's Michael B. Jordan that's calling my woman up. She ain't gon' never pick up. Sadly, I can't say the same for you. Couple of dollars be changing you names. I pray for you, but still.
2-step with me, let's slip to the dance floor. On and on and on and on we go. 2-step with me, two-step with me. On and on and on. Dessert. 2-step with me, let's slip to the dance floor. On and on and on and on we go. 2-step with me, two-step with me. On and on and on. Dessert. 2-step with me, step with me, step with me. 2-step with me, step with me, step with me. 2-step with me, step with me, step with me. 2-step with me, step with me, step with me. Dessert.
Can I get my thrills? You know you want some more, girl, so come on. Can I get my thrills? You know you want some more, girl, so come on. Let's get low.
Make you know that love me tonight, tonight, tonight. Make you know that love me tonight, tonight, tonight. Joanna, how you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Ay. Hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba, Drogba? How you gonna do me like Drogba, Drogba? Oh, DJ Drogba, Drogba. DJ Drogba, Drogba.
To the MI, cat like a semi. Nigga stole my car, won't you get mine? Yeah, black eye, oh say bye bye. I'ma get your body to the sky, run through your clip. Look at you, piss, don't trip. I'ma have to bust you in your lips. And the whips, better have a whole lot of chips, cause I ain't for no giving tips. She's a deep. When you say my name, talk more junk, you gon' look my way. She's a deep. I got more cheese. So back on up while I roll up my sleeve. She's a beat. Can't see me, Joe. Get on down while I shoot my flow. She's a BB. When I do my thing, got the place on fire, burn it down and flame.
Yeah, you remind me of butterfly dolls. Waist tight with a body like gold. Hit you with the Dougie Fresh pose. Rick James, super freak, what you know about those, yeah. Why you came with it then? Don't look, don't touch, don't play with it then, yeah. You don't gotta think like that. How your man saw things, he ain't got it like that, yeah. You can ride the wave if you wanna. Spend a couple days, you can stay if you want it. Don't spend a night with it, this a first class flight. Don't fight with a nigga, yeah.
She a freak, she a dancer. She gon' pop it on camera. Throw it back if you nasty. Nothing like it's elastic. Go ahead, break it down real low. Go ahead, break it down real low. Go ahead, break it down real low.
Stop playing with it, man.
We begin to rock, steady rocking all night long. And we begin to rock, steady rocking till the break of dawn.
Baby, yeah. You don't say very this. You know I had patience, but you was time wasting, oh no. I'm tired of waiting. And girl, you turn me to a fiend, oh. Say if you lay down, am I gonna stay down with you? Girl, you got me strung out on your loving, and I'm wanting more. Oh, yeah. Girl, I'm here to stay. You just saying at the end of time, my love go there. Oh, yeah. I know be right away, babe. Give me a shot, make her come down. You got me drunk on your love now. Yeah, yeah. Girl, you own it. Baby, hold it, hold it. No fee, control it. I wanna give it all up for you. You be the queen, I know. London. Give you all my emotion.
I know come this life to suffer. If I follow politician, you go here and for paper. They go call am prostitution. Who no like enjoyment? If money dey for pocket, she be na national budget. You, we go blow up like trumpet. DJ Nixon. You're in the mix with your favorite DJ.
You ain't have to do that.
So, a little, who's your favorite DJ? You better let them know.
You ain't have to kill him like that. He wasn't ready.
Nixon.
She mixed the reggae with Missy Elliott, bro. You ain't hear that?
Oh, sorry.
And then drop that Leah in there.
Nah,
Come
y'all
on,
missed
now,
the
y'all
saxophones. That ain't even the best
The
part.
saxophone.
The saxophones with the box by Roddy Ricch. That was hard.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
That was hard.
I really enjoyed that. That was great. That's real DJ
It was
right
it was
there.
it was sexy but groovy.
It was
Yeah, I was moving the
Groovy.
I saw Lil Hips in the corner.
Oh, Lil Hips.
See him named Lil Hips. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram at DJ Nixon. That's with double X's, or on Twitter at DJ Nixon.
DJ Nixon, ladies and gentlemen. Don't wait till she want to hop on the bandwagon. Like, support her right now and go follow her. Listen to mixes.
Yes,
if y'all
sir.
got some shows, some events, some parties, make sure y'all book her. Get Shorty booked.
Spread the love, man.
Appreciate
Spread
it.
the love, man. That's the only way you
Definitely
get it back.
That's all it's about, to be honest. But let's get into these church announcements. What's my name?
Avenger Ken. What's your name?
I am the evangelist.
Evangelist.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sister Shawnee ain't here today, so I have to.
That Deacon Shern and Reverend Stable.
Sister Nixon.
Deacon. I thought I was a deacon. I'm Reverend now.
Deacon unstable.
I didn't.
No, he's stable in church. He's stable in church.
I hope so.
Deacon Stable.
I'll just be the usher. The usher.
The
in
usher.
back. I'll let y'all in
with
the door.
with the white glove.
With the white glove right
Don't
behind
you
your
know
back.
them, she gonna come.
They didn't play
Passing out
about
peppermints.
And butterscotch.
Don't rush in the door either.
And tissue. You gotta
Don't
keep
forget
your
your
tissue.
pamphlet on the way out.
Don't come through the door during prayer. You gonna stand there.
Oh yeah,
you'll
at the
stand
door.
there. Peeking through the window.
But we have our announcements. Follow us. Please follow us at 6D Network Tane MT. That's on Twitter and Instagram. Also, follow our radio page at Radio 6D on Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like what you hear. Make sure y'all press that red button at the top right corner. Hit subscribe. So every time
We need a ding for that.
Ding.
There we
Yeah,
go. Subscribe.
That was your job, sir, with them strong hands. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit up our website. Like, we have a lot of stuff going on. 6dnetworktainment.org. And if you want to get your music played, 6dnetworktainment.org/6D radio.
Yes, sir.
We got you. Hit us up. You can follow me at its_the_can.
You can follow me at DJ Shern, DJSHURN,
Mr. Marvelous.
aka Mr. Marvelous.
Ooh, Mr. Marvelous.
You can follow me right now at girls.love.rnb.
Hey, help Unstable get his page.
Hey man,
right,
I need y'all to
we gotta send
to
a message
report
to
Mix My
Instagram.
Unstable for real. Tag Instagram. Get Unstable page. I'm gonna make a hashtag. Free Unstable.
And definitely, so it don't happen to you, stop clicking on links on Instagram.
Hey, that's real.
Ain't nobody giving you $300 in your
Nobody's
cash
giving you
app.
$300.
Not a
Nobody's
cent.
giving you Jordans for $20. Stop clicking on these links on Instagram.
If they get
please.
Jordans for $20, them Jordans.
Jordanes.
Yo, we got to get up out of here. We got things to do. So we'll see y'all next week. We appreciate you, DJ Nixon, for coming and kicking with us.
Thank you. It was love.
Just here for all the shenanigans.
Great
dope
vibes.
mix.
Yeah.
It was love, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
bless
We'll
us
see
for
y'all
it.
next week.
Y'all
Peace.
be good out here in these streets. You hear?
And
We out.
Hey.
The 6D Networktainment on Q4. The 6D Networktainment on Q4.